Thanks, David. Bill in Houston, if there's one critique of James Harden's game, it's been his defense. But do you think that's changing a bit? Are you seeing some evolving in his game?
Definitely changing. First of all, he's playing defense now, which has been a revelation.
Jeff Bezdelik, I think, has really gotten his fingerprints on him.
Yeah, good name drop, too, by the way. I like that. Yeah, you know what changes your defense is being picked apart online and Twitter GIFs and YouTube clips and people on studio shows on big, giant HD screens pointing out that you didn't try on this and that you're a matador. And I think that there's been a shaming element of his defense that's actually been successful for him. And I wish we'd had that in the 80s for Dominique Wilkins and some of these other guys. Maybe if we had shamed Dominique Wilkins, maybe we would have played better defense.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Green. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. They get it back. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Harden finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. And that's just a defensive breakdown.
Westbrook against Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Fires the 3. And Green with the basket on the assist by James. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Harden against Green. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Bill, 1 shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hezzy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number 1 choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top 5?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're to stop him, but, you know, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense scorer I've ever seen in my life, where he can get 32 and hit 10 threes and wasn't really involved in the game. Just, you forget about him from one play and all of a sudden he's in the corner and they're setting him up or he's running off the screen. It's a lot, almost like what Reggie Miller and Ray Allen were able to do, where, yeah, you run them off screens and you tire the guys out and you kind of hope the defense forgets they're out there. But he's not a conventional get out of my way guys. I'm going to get to the rim.
Absolutely.
Score like someone like Donovan Mitchell is.
And James drills them both.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Bill, you've done quite a few player interviews over your life, and I'm sure there are some guys that have surprised you with what they've got to say.
Yeah. I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where they're these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their images and their kind of their manufactured reputations, I would say, to some degree. But for the most part, the candidness of some of these guys, you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an hour, you're not going to be able to dodge stuff. You're going to have to talk.
You challenge people, that's the beauty of the podcast.
Well, and I don't have notes, so I do it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And you got to be ready.
That's how Larry King used to do it. Yeah.
So some guys are ready. Like Durant was great. Durant was ready to talk, and we did 5 podcasts, and everything's on the table with him. But my favorites are, somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart, kind of sort of ready to go, but not totally, but then got into it. And those are usually the best ones.
Kuzma passes to Davis. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I want to get back to what we were chatting about, Bill, with how today's NBA players are so media ready, whether it be interviews or social media. Your take is really interesting.
I think in general, all these guys, the guys now are so used to talking to people and being in front of people, and they're not surprised by questions, and they know how to handle themselves. They know how to not get in trouble, and they're comfortable.
Plus, maybe they've kind of grown up with you, though, too. You know what? You've been relevant for many years. Well, they've grown up with your stuff.
To be honest, a lot of them just know me as the white guy on NBA Countdown. They might not have read me, but they remember like that year I was with Jalen Rose. But what's weird is...
I think you'd be surprised.
Well, you know this too. When you're on TV, the credibility you get from being on TV, I wasn't prepared for within the NBA.
Oh, really?
I think that's true, yeah. I think it's like, oh, he's on TV, he's okay. And maybe they don't agree with you all the time, but you've passed some imaginary checkpoint with those guys.
Well, you may think that TV was your validation. This is going to be your validation.
Oh, 100%.
2K. This is it. I'm stamping you right now.
This is better than winning a Pulitzer Prize.
Harden finds Westbrook. Harden scanning the floor. Fires the 3. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Davis. Here's Green. There's the 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them, and they won the title.
How old were you in 72?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not going to lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. It was probably the most famous NBA game ever the kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. But triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime.
Oh, no.
But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
So he gets them both. Rockets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Fearlessness. Gordon using his strength to get off a good quality look inside.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Preseason game with Houston, getting a good look at the Rockets.
Yeah, and no doubt this is a team that gave them a lot of trouble last season.
Bill Commissioner Adam Silver believes the 2K Esports League will have the staying power of the NBA, the WNBA, the G League. A pretty powerful comment to make.
And I hope he's right, because I want to be the lead color guy. I want us to be the team. Why can't it be us, Kevin Harlan?
Are you kidding me?
Let's do that. Cut me the check.
Sign
As Rasheed
me
Wallace
up.
would say, CTC. Cut the check.
Bill Simmons is here.
I'm ready.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Kuzma against Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, that shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard him.
The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78%
break.
as
Take a
a
break.
team. Pretty
2
solid
shots.
numbers.
The first free throw is good.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
Gordon hits both of them. Lakers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They need this. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 5.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Harden against Davis.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Green against Harden. Outside, Green passes it to James. Looking for McGee, he gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. It's Harden with the drive. It's good. Bill, several of your books have been bestsellers. How did it feel to see your work so well received around the world?
I think I was really happy that the basketball book did well, because I spent a long time writing it, and it was 700 pages. And when it got mailed to me, it was so big, I thought people would just be terrified of it. And,
Mind the lanes.
you know, it
I
turns
think
out...
they embraced the
Yeah, I
size.
think they
One
did.
shot.
They liked it. I designed it for people to be able to put on their toilet or bring on an airplane or whatever they wanted to do with it. But I was always amazed that there wasn't a basketball book that tried to kind of group all these other books and some of the opinions and all the misinformation. Like the fact that, honestly, the reason I wanted to write the book was just that people thought Will Chamberlain was better than Bill Russell. And yet every single thing written in the 60s was that Bill Russell was better. And all the players would say Bill Russell was better. And when they played together, Bill Russell's team won. So it's like, how do we get to the point where people think Will Chamberlain was better? So it was that and some other stuff that made me want to write the book.
Westbrook kicks to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. McGee against Harden. Left side, Gordon. For the 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Down low. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Harden against Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Kuzma. He kicks to Green. And the pass to McGee. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Look at that awareness. Such a heads-up play to kick it back.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Bradley comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Bill, we've seen the NBA take steps to amend the draft lottery. Any further changes that you might recommend?
The biggest thing I would do is I just don't think you should be able to finish in the top 3 2 years in a row. I think there has to be some sort of schmuck insurance for the rest of the league. I'm fine rewarding the one bad season, but when you're just continuously bad, the year that Cleveland, when they won the lottery 3 out of 4 years, I just thought that was a travesty.
Just didn't feel right, did it?
No, it's just wrong. There's 30 teams in the league, and you have a team that really blows the LeBron James era and just surrounds him with the wrong people, and he leaves, and then really can't stay out of its way for the next couple of years, and they just keep getting the #1 pick. I don't agree with that. I think that's bad. I also thought it was bad that Philly was able to get #3 and #1 in back-to-back years, and it's bad that the Celtics were able to get the 3rd pick and then the 1st pick. So that would be the one thing I would do. I don't think it should. I don't think you should be able to successfully fail for multiple years.
Gordon against Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for James. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 27 points a game, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds? What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, not much you can do to stop him.
And the first one drops.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. And so Bradley nails both of them.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Westbrook against Rondo. Westbrook kicks to Harden.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
Bill, it's interesting. More than 50 colleges and universities now offers scholarships in esports. I did not know this, and that number is probably only going to go up.
Yeah, and it makes sense too. What's more popular, esports or water polo? No offense to the water polo players, but come on.
These kids
let's
love
move
it.
with the
They
times.
cannot get enough of these games.
No, we should have, every college should have esports.
Rondo against Westbrook. Here's Harden on the wing. Shoots. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. side, Rondo loads it up for Davis. Howard, the pass to Davis. And the shot goes down. And now a three-point Laker lead.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Harden against Bradley. It's stolen by Bradley. Stolen by Harden. Houston moving it around. Capella kicks to Westbrook. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harden. To the paint. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter, that's what's given them the advantage.
Well, it does a couple of things. It gives you more opportunities, but it also sets a tone. They're the more physical, the more dominant team right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Gerald Green. He's out there with Austin Rivers. Chandler out there with Gordon, and it's House in at the 4. Rivers can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 3. Shoots from the line. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Rondo.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rondo against Rivers. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Gordon trying to break loose. That shot off. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And a wide open look for Rondo. And that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Green. Three-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Rockets trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Rivers. Kicks to House. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Oh, nice look by Bradley. Moving it to the open man.
Inside, here's Gordon. The shot is good off the backboard. Gordon's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caldwell Pope against Gordon. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Bradley, that's for 2. The shot misses.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have.
There's Green with the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Outside Rondo. And it's Howard finishing it off.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Now a timeout called by Houston. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Bradley against Green. The shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Passes it to Howard. He kicks it to Bradley. 6 to shoot. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And here we can check out the story on Avery Bradley. How he did last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
They kick it out to Green. Houston needs to get a shot up. Launches a 3, and Rivers with the basket on the assist by Chandler. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
It's Rivers on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Rivers against Rondo. To the middle. Here's Green. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Down low. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Chandler. That one falls. 8 points for Howard.
Not much else the defense can do. Howard is very skilled at converting this close to the bucket.
It's Chandler high post. Houston moving it around. Here's Rivers, and he makes that one. Rivers has got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Caldwell Pope. Green comes in for Bradley. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Kuzma passes to Howard. He's looking for James and finds him. Back to Howard. Now here's Kuzma. Chalk up 2 there. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, did you see that? The athleticism of Kuzma is phenomenal. I mean, he uses it often to gut through the defense.
Harden dishes to Gordon. Over Howard. And it's Gordon missing. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Kuzma. He has 6. Green taking his time here. The 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Harden outside, jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
In that game against the Spurs, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Kuzma kicks to Davis. Kuzma against Westbrook. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Westbrook finds Harden.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Kicks it out to LeBron. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Westbrook against LeBron. Here's Howard. And finally they hit one. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's Harden. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Green.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
Here's Capella. Shot from the inbound. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact, not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
The 6'10" center from Switzerland. Capella, he's become a nightly double-double threat. He's a strong big man.
And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 5. Outside, Green. 11 feet away. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Outside, Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James. Rockets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Howard's shot is good.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Houston's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 25 points per, 10 assists and 10 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. He's a tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Free throw good. James Harden.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double, that was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
That one misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
The pass to Tucker. Westbrook surveying the D. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Harden outside. Over Green. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
James, the pass to Green. Back to LeBron. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Westbrook dishes to Harden. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Well, we want to thank the sports guy for being here. Enlightening as always. Bill, what a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I hope my son was impressed. Thank you, Kevin.
I'm sure he was. And Greg, a lot of great sports writers out there, also great commentators. And then there's Bill Simmons. He's kind of carved out his own category.
You know, Bill once said he will never write a traditional sports column, and he stayed true to that. He writes from the viewpoint of the passionate sports fan and brings that to his commentary as well.
Oh, Capella is just fantastic at dunking it home, leaving no mistake on these kinds of chances near the hoop. Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Rockets trail by 5. Harden up top, guarded by McGee, and that one drops for him. And it's 9 points for Clint Capella.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Davis finds McGee. Green with the ball. Back to McGee. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Capella. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Tucker. Outside, Gordon. Westbrook against James. Westbrook with it. He has 7. It's stolen by Davis. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what has your approach been so far tonight?
Just trying to play with a lot of energy. Do the best I can on the defensive end to help my teammates out. Post hard.
Dwight, thanks. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. A big night so far for Dwight Howard. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass cleaned.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
Rockets trail by 3.
Well, you got to give the Rockets credit. I mean, other teams may have looked at the Warriors and threw up their hands, but not the Rockets. Houston tried to put pieces around Harden to contend for a title.
So for the Lakers right now, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. Then it's Green. Then it's LeBron James. And it's McGee in at the center position. So it's the Rockets now. Harden's shot is good. And we've seen Harden recruiting players to Houston, Chris, helped attract another star and all those complementary players.
I mean, he gives assists to the organization. He's a star and a pitchman. I mean, that's what you have to do at this point. Team up and load up if you want to win it all.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And they take the lead. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Outside, Green. Kicks to LeBron. Back to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, veteran Danny Green moving north last summer as part of the Kawhi Leonard trade. Now in a Toronto Raptors uniform.
Yeah, and not the big name in that deal, obviously, but an important piece. Green is shown to be a very capable 3-and-D guy, and it's the next chapter in what has been a solid career for him.
2 shots.
And that one misses. We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, think about Eric Gordon, 6th man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry.
Lou Williams, right?
Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jay crossover, and he's letting it fly. And these are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a bucket.
Harden bounce pass to the middle, stolen by McGee. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. Kuzma, that's good.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Harden against Green. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Westbrook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Kuzma inside. He's against Gordon. Kuzma can't get it to go. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Kuzma with it. Westbrook picks him up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Oh, he's such an active guy, Kev. It's hard to guard Kuzma and not foul him sometimes.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looks like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was dissed for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
James outside, passes to McGee. Kuzma kicks to Davis. James outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 14.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one.
Green against Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, Harden is so good at finishing these and ones. I mean, he is just a thorn in the D side.
James Harden, the league leader in free throws made for 5 of the last 6 seasons, and he came in a close second that other season.
Yeah, I mean, about a third of his points come at the line. He's made an art of creating contact. You really think about it. Some would even say tricking the officials from time to time.
And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game, is Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
A brief check now of the stats for Gordon. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Back to Davis. Now the pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one. He lays it in. Kuzma's got 17. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Clint Capella, born in Switzerland, his mother immigrating from the Congo. Growing up poor, Clint lived in a welfare orphanage from age 6 up to 13. I mean, those were tough times, but he said it helped prepare him for where he is now.
And he can't get the first one. And Chris, when growing up, Capella lived in 2 different group homes. He said the first one taught him life skills. And he said the second one motivated him to get out of there.
He compared it to living in a prison. He desperately wanted to return home. Can you imagine that? So he worked to be, in his words, perfect, from his studies to his conduct, all while fighting off bullies. After 1 year, he returned home, but he continues to pursue perfection in his craft to this day.
Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Latre, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kuzma against Gordon. Now Kuzma, 17 points in the game. LeBron passes to Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Westbrook, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. With the floater, and Westbrook lays it in. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Kuzma kicks to James. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Well, in recent years, C-Web, players have flirted with quadruple doubles, but they're just so elusive. I mean, you've got to do a lot to get those kind of numbers.
But think about it. Embiid and Westbrook have both come close. So Westbrook comes close to anything with the double at the end of it. And Draymond Green, he missed once on points. So, you know, it's so hard to do. I just remember that Akeem, the Dream Olajuwon did it. But you think about it. You're exerting so much energy, communication, and passion in that game. That's why it's so tough to do. And by the way, players are really good. So how are you going to get those 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks?
Right, yeah.
Or whatever else you can get along with points. But, yeah, so elusive, yeah.
From deep, Harden. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston in the lead. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Green. Releases. And the shot is long. LA's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Kuzma's got 19 points.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Pass to Harden from past the arc. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's now 32 points for James Harden.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this one.
Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's blocked by Gordon. Free throw line jump shot. And Davis pulls it down.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Kuzma passes to James. Over Westbrook. Releases from the wing and drills it. 16 points for LeBron.
And these are James' type of shots. He makes these consistently. You got to D him up from there.
McGee against Harden. To the inside. Tucker dishes to Harden. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Here's McGee. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
McGee's got 8 points.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now. That's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
The Rockets making a switch here. Chandler's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Green. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Westbrook. He's got 13. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one drops for him.
You see that hounding defense by Bradley? I mean, he got them out and running that time.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And the Lakers a few years ago were at the bottom of the league. Their rebuild didn't take long at all. Smart trades and good draft picks have been the trademark of this franchise turnaround.
Got a piece of it. Gordon finds Harden. Pocket 6. To halt the run. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And for the Lakers, they've gone from a team in rebuild mode to a team looking at the playoffs and beyond.
Well, the team feels like they're on the verge of taking a huge step forward. I mean, they have the talent and the vision in place just to take time for it to come together. The brass has done a great job of improving and overhauling the roster the last few years.
It counts, and the foul. That one on Davis.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
And if James Harden has one signature move, it's got to be his step-back jumper. Something he's worked on for years. And like the sky hook or Nowitzki's fadeaway, it's becoming one of those iconic, unstoppable shots.
James. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Chandler. Puts up a 3. Harden can't hit. And Chris, you look at Harden's step back, there's a real different rhythm to it, isn't there?
I mean, he covers a lot of ground with that gather step. I mean, some fans even wonder if it's a travel. But I guess it's legal. Tremendous footwork crafted over countless reps in the gym.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
From 13, and it's off the back rim, no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. To the inside, and they double up James. And it's Bradley, that time on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. Rockets trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Green, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And the Lakers also making a change. Dudley's checked in. Lakers on D. From the inbound. Tucker can't get it to go. James against Green. James looking it over. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rondo against Westbrook. Outside, Green. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Westbrook. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half. Third overall.
LeBron kicks to Rondo. 1:25 left to play in the third. Back to James. Over Green. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Harden against Davis. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Great D that time from Davis. Rondo against Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first free throw is good. So for the Rockets. House is checked in, and it's Rivers in for James Harden. Both shots good from the stripe. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rondo. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rondo against Westbrook. Drops it in from 11 feet. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Rondo against Westbrook. And here's Rondo. With 1 on the clock, it's off. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. They've got Clint Capella, Green is out there with Rivers. And there's Gordon. And it's House in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rondo looking over the floor. Count that one. Rondo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Rivers passes to Gordon. Passes it to Capella. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers leading by 9. There's the feed to Bradley. Back to Rondo. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one anyway.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Rivers kicks to Gordon. Launches it. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Eric Gordon.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
Here's Kuzma. The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Bradley finds Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
I mean, and that 6'3" Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Good on the second free throw.
And even with 1 miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Rivers passes to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 5. To the inside. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
And the Lakers with possession here. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. Eric Gordon with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Green finds Capella. And here's Rivers, guarded by Kuzma. Here is House. That one goes in. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Howard at the elbow. Outside Bradley. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
by Caldwell Pope. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Houston. And Rondo drops them both. Rockets trail by 5. Westbrook with it. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Here's Bradley. Kicks it to Howard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
You think about his career. He's been a dominant presence for so many years. That's Dwight Howard. He came into the league right out of high school, played all 82 games, and played well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And C-Webb, you know, so many people talk about Howard's injuries, but he played in all 82 games in each of his first 4 seasons in the league.
Well, yeah, that's how you get the nickname Superman. He's looked invincible. Look at the way he's built, like a brick wall. Few guys have ever been that strong and that athletic.
And he's good on the second.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Rockets trail by 3. Harden outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
LeBron passes to Rondo. James. Ball's knocked loose. Now Green. Up top, Capella. He's guarded by Howard. The game now all-time. Harden's got 38 points.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
The pass to Bradley. Inside. That's good from Howard on the assist by Bradley. 15 points for Dwight Howard.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And some nice passing there by Houston. House dishes to Westbrook, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Green. The Lakers also making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Rondo. And it's Green in for Bradley. Now, here's Capella. Left side, Westbrook. 5 on the clock, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Warriors, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
That free throw, no good.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And he's good on the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 24 points.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Rockets trail by 3. Outside Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Both good from the line that time. And here is Green. Timeout called the Lakers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Shot from 12. Westbrook can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 3. The drive by James, and Howard with the stuff.
You got to appreciate the scoring ability of Howard, a hulk of a player who knows how to get into a comfort zone.
From deep, Harden. But they get it back. Capella, and Davis sends it back. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Here's Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's LeBron. Outside, Green. Westbrook against James. And that one drops for him. LeBron's got 26.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
LeBron against Westbrook. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Gordon. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now just a 4-point Laker lead. Harden against Green. Up top, Kuzma. No good. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The three from Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's James. Fires the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first but misses the second. Lakers leading by 3. Green kicks to Kuzma. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Outside, Gordon. Westbrook against LeBron. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. Over to the left wing. The Rockets again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. James against Westbrook. The drive by James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, James. Rockets trail by 8. Harden with it. Dishes to Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Howard finds James. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. LeBron against Westbrook. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Houston.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And both free throws good for Green. Here is Harden. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Good on the bucket. Harden's got 40 points.
Oh, just exceptional focus from Harden on the drive, knowing that the D can't stop him no matter what they do.
On the wing, James. 13 feet away, and it's good, 2 points. LeBron's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to LeBron. Over Rivers. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Green against Harden. Shoots over McGee. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for LeBron.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there tonight.
Here's Tucker. No good on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. James outside. 36 seconds left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Rivers against LeBron. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that concludes this inaugural preseason game. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.